Welcome back to the Reggies podcast here with three blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead. How's everyone going?
Good, mate.
I'm fantastic.
Hope everyone's had a good week. We've got plenty on. We've had a Big Bash final. We've got a lot of tennis happening at the moment. Not so good for the Aussies. Overseas, we've got the Super Bowl teams are decided. That won't be played for a couple of weeks, though. And then back home, we'll get into a bit of pre-season challenge in the NRL, and I believe they call it match simulation in the AFL.
They do. Yes, they do.
Just because they don't, there's less chance of injury when you have limited contests and shit like that. So they just simulate things in games. Anyway, we'll get to that later. What do you want to start with? Bit of Big Bash?
Yeah, bit of Big Bash.
Bit of cricket. We'll go with the cricket.
Bit of cricket's probably for a while.
It's fresh on the brain. I've got the guns out again, though, boys.
Oh.
Don't know if anyone noticed last week about the Guernseys we were wearing.
There's definitely one bloke.
Yeah.
And we actually had a conversation. We're like, do we talk about it? Or do we just wear them and not say anything? And surely there's going to be one absolute degenerate that goes, right, fucking
And
Shane-o!
that degenerate is Shane Hopton.
And
Bennett.
Bennett.
Yeah.
Was it?
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bennett.
no.
It was one of the
Sorry.
Shanes.
Well, they're the same bloke anyway, pretty much.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
hybrid.
okay.
Yeah. But anyway, there was one bloke and it worked really well and it went into the RLC, and without even telling anyone, they were all on board saying, yeah, mine rocked up last week. Yeah, I got mine. Even me missus got in there without me saying a word to her and said, yeah, I sent them all off last week. And I think he clued on and went, yeah, right, you got me.
Yeah. No, they are. This was the second sample that I've got on again today. And I think, have we given the final word?
We're waiting to pull the trigger once
Yeah.
we get a finalised number.
Yeah.
Of
There was
what
just
we want for each size.
one little thing that we were like, oh, can you change this? So, and that'll be the third go. So we don't just,
Third time's
we
charm.
don't fuck around.
No.
We make
And
sure it's Mickey Mouse.
Before we get the numbers in for what we want for each size, if any of you cunts are doing a bit of New Year's resolution and you're dropping any kegs, we'll lower the sizes to
Let us know.
accommodate a bit more, yeah.
Look,
There's
the
a
Reggies
plan.
community, don't know how many.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll stick
They've given
with
up
what-
already.
Stick
It's
to what
almost
we know.
fair.
Yeah. But no, it's cool though. Something
I
different.
like it.
What
I
was
really
it?
like
What
it.
was where'd the idea come from, boys? Like the sort of
Well, it's
of
got
the
the Carlton Football Club.
A
sort of
monogram, it's called
Yeah.
officially.
So
the
it's-
overlap of the letters.
RFC overlap letters.
We couldn't have
obviously.
RRLC again because it's not a
rugby
rugby league
league.
style. It's a Guernsey.
Then we've
so
got footy on the right side of the chest and the Reggies logo on the left side.
you find with AFL Guernseys, simple is better, less is more. So that's what we've kind of gone for here. A simple monogram, couple logos, that's all you need. But
Well, that is the way of the future is minimalism, apparently.
exactly right. Minimalist is the best.
Well, Jace knows, you know.
Yeah,
Young-
well,
young
because
fella.
I'm Gen Z, that means I love minimalism, apparently.
well, great, but
I
Jace
fucking hate it.
Jace is a vibe.
Yeah, isn't he?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, lads. And if you want to catch a vibe in 2026, get our Guernsey, lad. Oh, it's mint.
That's Oj.
Oh, now we're going down.
Western
I
Sydney.
don't know. I'm confused, man. I'm just trying to keep up with the lingo.
Yeah.
No,
It's tough
well,
to keep up with.
we're going to talk about a bit of tennis later, and I want to get stuck into a bit of why it's just an Instagram thing to go to the tennis now. Which when did that happen? Anyway, the Big Bash final. Oh, Scorchers played the Sixers in the final. How original! And the Scorchers won. How original! Who cares? Moving on. It was a shit game too.
I didn't get
The
the chance to
Sixers
watch
didn't
it.
turn up, unfortunately.
Didn't they?
No. I had it on in the background, put it that way.
That's been the case for Big Bash all year for me.
Yeah.
That's personal preference.
Like,
I didn't intentionally not watch it. I think I just forgot it was even on.
well, the Demon was on as well, Dimonor at the time in the
Yeah.
fourth round, so I was kind of watching that.
Yeah.
Knowing that would be his last game that he won.
Yeah. Knowing he's
So-
either going to play Alcaraz or Sinner in the quarterfinal and always lose.
0-19 he is now against them two.
Oh,
Not great stuff.
That's a.
Anyway,
fucking
we will
awful
get there,
record.
but this is how much I didn't watch the Big Bash final, is that I didn't even know about this catch thing that you want to bring up.
Well, it was just a thing. It wasn't because it was just in this game, and obviously it had no impact on the game, right? Because they got pumped. But I think it's a good talking point with the catch by Cooper Connolly in the Sixers innings. He caught the ball, catch, and then they reviewed it. And it's the classic take it, holding it in one hand, fully gripped, going to the ground, and the ball making contact with the grass as they get up or as they slide.
Yeah.
And obviously the rules are if it touches the ground or whatever, it's a drop catch.
Which has only recently been changed.
Yeah. So I think it's just a good talking point to go, are they going to change that, and how do you go about it? Because in my opinion, we'll watch it up here. In my opinion, this one is 100% a catch, and he had control the whole time. And as it was gripped firmly in his hand, it just skidded across the grass.
Yeah.
Like that is just no doubt control.
And everyone who has ever watched cricket knows that. But because they've now changed it so that it's black and white, whether it touched the ground or not, that is the rule, unfortunately.
And people know that's the rule. That's why they
and that's why people have started to change their technique on how they take those catches, you know?
Yeah, right.
So that one there is a bit different because he's fully in control. It's almost like they don't want you to take a diving catch ever again.
Well, it's like, because for me there, his hand, like every finger is around the whole thing and tight, you know? And it's like, it doesn't even... There's no even movement in the ball in his hands. Like if it went on the ground and there was a bit of a bobble in there or a movement, but the fact that it was just that solid in his hand and the hitting of the ground didn't even budge it.
Yeah.
It's like...
It's easy to go around in circles, I guess, because we say with umpiring and refereeing in every sport, we want black and white. We don't want, some things are up to discretion though. And you have to say if he's got control of it for however long they need to add in a time, or just put it up to the umpire's discretion of, it looks like he's fucking caught that.
Or after a certain
make it black and white?
After a certain amount of time, though, I suppose, if there's nothing it can do and they're like, oh, this is exactly the rule and that's how it's going to be, then people are obviously just going to have to learn to twist their hand over as they hit the ground.
Yeah, which is a lot of they do it.
Yeah.
Or they'll slide on their elbows now. There was another one earlier in the Big Bash where he was backpedaling.
Yep.
And he's taken it above his head, backpedaling.
I think I remember that.
And then as he's fallen backwards, he's put his arms out to stop him falling on his tailbone. And that was a drop. Like, he's clearly taken the catch. And now the argument on the other side, which unfortunately I kind of see the point, is you're in control of the ball, but you're not in control of your body. That's the argument on the other side of what they say. They go, right, he controlled the ball, but he wasn't in control of his body, and that's why the ball hit the ground.
Well, I suppose, yeah.
It sounds dumb to say.
What if our mate takes a catch and does a backflip and lands on his head, but the ball doesn't hit the ground? He's still not in control of his body, but he caught it.
Yeah. I know.
I feel like it's just that's an easy Band-Aid excuse.
It is hard though, Jace, because like you said before, we carry on all the time. Our rules need to be black and white.
Yeah.
It's just so frustrating with that exact one when you go, there is not a human alive surely that goes, he dropped that.
I know. That's what I mean. One. And it's only come in the last few years. Mitch Stark had one in the Ashes.
We got one up here with
2023.
2023, it was a clear catch, but again, sliding on his knees.
This one at the time was very, obviously everything Ashes related.
Like, look at this.
Controversial.
It's a great catch from an outfielder, by the way. Thank you. And now that's apparently not a catch.
But he didn't even utilise really that much. Like, he was so quick to get back up.
If you're a batsman,
off the ground,
you're not arguing about that.
No way.
He's caught that.
But now they know the rule. They can go, no, check that. They can, the umpires. I'm all
about the if it's a slips catch, you can slow it right down, and if any of the balls touch the ground, even though the slips fielder and anyone who's grown up watching cricket knows it's out. Like if your fingers are, if your fingers are under the ball as the slip fielder. But now that you can look at it, if there's any ball that hits turf, whatever.
Mate, 100%. Those ones where it's like a half, like right there and it bounces. It's checking to see if your fingers just scraped under it. That's totally different.
Yeah.
Then
I like that.
Clearly taking one and then,
Yeah. Like
yeah.
you say, it is hard because now that there is a black and white rule, how do you go back to up to discretion, I suppose.
So
But
they're just gonna have
umpiring
to-
in cricket is up to discretion.
Yes.
Every LBW is up to discretion.
Yeah,
All the other
exactly.
ones are black and white.
Yeah.
But LBWs, even though we have the technology now, it's still
Umpire's
call, which I think is great.
Would you think, though, like what I said before is, if when that ball hits the ground, if there's any movement from the ball inside the hand, surely that means, I don't want to be rugby leaguing, but no control. Like, surely that can be a thing to say if there's any hint of a roll or
Yeah.
if it's just a solid stick and it does not deviate.
Yeah,
from,
maybe it will get
Like,
changed
because surely
again.
that's a thing that everyone can go, yeah, well.
I wonder what they do in the NFL, just with Super Bowl on the mind, because that game is so slowed down, and every single
Heavily
call
policed.
is heavily videoed. And if they take it, and fans of the NFL would probably say the same thing. Oh, that's always been a catch or whatever. It's always been a catch. But if there's just any movement of that ball, because they can slow it down that much, and you're close to the ground, like, it will be called a no catch.
Yeah, right.
Any sort of movement, And even if they're taking them, the rule is if you catch it, both feet have got to
Both feet
be
have
in
to touch the
field.
ground.
Like you're
and
running,
touching.
and you catch it mid stride. That's why they drag their back toe, because both your feet have to be in the
Yeah.
field. If that ball's bobbled at all in his hands, like, they can slow it down that much. So it'd be interesting to see if we're trying to go that way.
Yeah.
Where if they do come back and say, okay, you've taken it cleanly, there's been no movement of the ball, maybe. I don't know. But I don't think they'll go back now.
Nah,
They'll
that
just
was-
say,
that
get
was-
used to it. This
Yeah.
has changed.
And they
Fucking-
will, though.
Yeah.
Like, they will get used to it, won't they?
Yeah.
Even though I don't agree, and they should just be able to say, caught it, didn't.
It's
They
kind of
can't,
forcing
so it's-
them, like it. They're not going to not go for a catch now and go, oh, I might get called out. Like, all Starkey and Connolly have done there is hold their body weight up, essentially. Starkey doesn't do that. He falls over, potentially touches the rope, or hurts himself by landing on his fucking face. So I'm going to go glass half full here just for a second. What if they just start going, fuck it? Like, the whole talk about control of your body. If rather than stop himself falling over, we're just going to see some crazy fucking.
Yeah, they're
Glenn
just going to
McGrath.
hold their hand up and
Yeah.
get knocked the fuck out.
Exactly. We're going to see someone get knocked out or just go for something.
Yeah, all we need is 2 concussions.
Because they won't fall over.
And they'll go, oh, they're not fucking holding themselves up here for the sake of the catch.
They're gonna-
It's dangerous.
Someone like Marnus will throw his body out there for the catch no matter what, and he'll be thinking, I can't land down. So he'll just go bang, knock himself out, hold the catch.
You know what I always get scared of is when someone takes a catch clean as a whistle and fucking throws it up too quick.
Oh.
If an Aussie does that, I'm like, oh no.
Do you remember what Ben
Could they
Stokes
do-
did in 2023?
Yeah, but he actually lost control of that.
Yeah, and he's
I'm
actually
talking
a
about-
stupid cunt.
Yeah, very dumb. But when he's like Scott
Yeah.
Boland's highlights when he took that fucking 6 for 7.
Yeah.
The court and bold he takes, fuck, he throws
It's a
it
quick
fast,
release,
man.
yeah.
And
So-
like,
So if for argument's sake, Gropes, like with that Cooper Connolly, he caught it and was on his way down. Could he just go, yeah, on his way down?
I don't know.
Yeah, the-
Because Connolly's actually held that for longer before it hits the ground, before it even touches any turf. He's held it for longer than some people hold it when they throw it up.
Exactly
That's
right.
right.
So,
Because he's in the falling motion, and so maybe that's another loophole we need to go.
and that
through.
is
celebrate.
that
Chuck it
will
up.
be very hard to train yourself out of, to not throw it up, because
Yeah.
that's what you've done for
You're
20,
pumped.
20 years.
Oh, you've caught it, it's yours, now fuck off. I'm
Since
going.
you've
You've
been a
got your
kid,
chance
that's
and-
what you do.
Yeah.
So it'll be
Throw it.
very hard if they police that. And say, right, you have to hold it for a certain
Yeah.
amount of time. That will be hard to get out.
God, I
of
hope they
your-
don't.
Yeah.
It is. It does look like they're just going to have to train
Cameron
themselves.
Green, he's shocking for it. He'll take an absolute screamer in the gully and he'll backhand it out of his hands that
Yes,
quick.
The old backhand flick.
Anyway, see what happens. I think it's always a catch.
Yeah.
But we don't like change.
I think certain umpires will even think it too.
Yeah, of course.
But that's just their job. They're like, oh, okay.
This is the rules. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're
Anyway.
not going to go out on a limb because they know it's actually a catch where they'll get in a shit.
When the rules there, the rules there.
I don't think it's a threat to the game yet.
No.
Because we can name 2 off the top
Lots
of
of
our
it
head.
You just don't want that to happen when there's fucking one wicket to go on the Ashes and 10 runs on the line.
Exactly
and that's
right.
the one that...
That's all it's going to take is a significant moment or someone to get significantly injured because they're not doing the same
And
thing.
you don't want it to
they'll
get to
review
that.
Yeah.
Unless they listen to us and they go, fuck, boys,
Unless it's
on to it.
Archer or something.
Yeah.
And we need
Yeah.
10 runs.
That's right. Then it'd be great.
And we end up winning.
it'd be awesome.
That's right.
Tennis, Dimonor, no good.
The demon.
40-degree weather. The weather even tried to help him out in Melbourne yesterday. It was like 44 or something during the day. When they went on court, it was 8 o'clock or just after local time. So real time, it was 10 past 7. It was 39 at 10 past 8. But as soon as that sun set, within, I think before the first set finished, halfway through the first set, it was down to 26.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy
Imagine
change.
in the middle of
eh?
the day, you'd be able to cook a fucking steak on it.
Yeah.
I've always
court.
wondered it.
Well, they had the roof covered most
Oh,
of the
yeah.
day, and then they opened it, which also was trying to help him because in perfect conditions, Alcaraz will just absolutely smash you. So hoping for a bit of swirling winds and
Yeah.
the heat and everything, but didn't matter. He
I
played
get
a
why
great
they have
first
it
set.
in this time of the year. And I enjoy watching it this time of the year because there's nothing else to compete with it. Hence why they have it on late January, early February. But I'm surprised that they haven't had some sort of, I don't know, whatever the governing body is of tennis say, this is a bit too hot.
Yeah.
Maybe we swap around.
Well, lucky the Racing Australia isn't running it.
The Landis. Yeah.
Yeah, give Volandis a take over Tennis Australia.
I think it's just a summer thing. So
It's a summertime
it's always,
sport.
yeah. And then, so when they go and play the French Open and Wimbledon, it's in summer over there.
Wimbledon definitely. When's Roland Garros? That's
in
like
May, so it's kind of
same thing.
yeah,
And then
it's getting
September for
there.
US Open.
Yeah.
So it's warmer months. Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
playing in winter, but
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck. I like it, but player welfare, I'm surprised there hasn't been a bit more.
Well,
of an
it's
uproar.
not like it's in Mount Isa though, and it's 44 out there.
The Mount Isa Open.
because you wouldn't be able to play in that.
No, Melbourne heat is different to
Yeah.
Isa.
I don't
Yeah,
think
Isa.
it's 95% humidity, is it down there?
I'm not
It
sure.
might have been yesterday. I don't know.
Mate, I don't think it knows what's going on down there. A couple of times, there was, you know, the 4 seasons in a day thing. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, whatever.
It's true.
First time I went, man, it hailed, rained, was sunny, and fucking overcut. Like, it was like that.
Yeah.
But then
was like,
sunlight
be
until
fucked.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And you just, it's.
Remember fucking Kingy's wedding at that winery?
Yeah.
Holy, it was freezing, man. Those poor chicks.
It's
and
an
the
Arctic
bridesmaids.
breeze too. It's different to
Mm.
CQ cold.
And he had the rest of us just wore button-up shirts, and he was the only one who had a blazer.
Blazer.
So he was Mickey Mouse.
He would have
He's
had
a
to give
grub.
it to the bride. Though.
Freezing. I was fucking freezing. And this was October, mind you.
Fuck.
Anyway, great night. So, look, I'm not disappointed that we hopefully get to watch Alcaraz play Sinner in another final because watching them two is just, it's like if you're going to watch one game of tennis in your life, it'd be that one because those two are just freaks, man.
Who's got the edge? Is there any of them?
Well, not really, no.
Yeah, right,
I think
that's
it was
good.
2-2 in the Grand Slams last year.
Sinner definitely has the edge in the Australian Open.
Yes, definitely.
So that's probably, this is like,
This is Alcaraz's first semi
Exactly.
in the Australian Open.
so this is probably the monkey that's been on his back going like, you know, those two neck and neck.
True, yeah.
It's, this is his, you know, chance to finally go righto. If he can, because he'll complete a career Grand Slam.
Yeah,
Won't he,
if he wins.
this?
Yeah, he's won the other 3.
Yeah, right.
So this is probably like, you know, why tennis fans will want Alcaraz to win this one, but
I just hope that they both get to the final. Sinner's playing right now.
yeah.
You know, as
he's
we
about to
record.
play.
But yeah, have you blokes noticed that it's just, if you've got a bit of coin and you're a Sheila, and blokes actually, you just go. That's something to do. You go to the
Yeah.
Australian Open and dress up nice, like really nice.
Ralph
Like
Lauren,
you're going to a wedding.
Tommy
Like the races.
Hilfiger.
Yeah, sort of. Or like the F1. You know, like
It's
rich,
becoming
rich people, or not rich, but people with a bit of money have no interest in motorsports will go to the F1 and get dress up in a fucking suit or a flash dress and get photos and stuff. Yeah.
It's becoming a fashion statement and like a
No, it's not so much fashion, but it's a look at me moment.
Like
Yeah.
a cool
I'm
thing,
yeah.
like an Instagram photo.
Like if you could go, like if you could go to the F1 in
Monaco.
Like, you know, the amount of people that would go there and would not even watch
They
a
sit
car.
on their fucking yacht the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty hard to watch a car at one of those.
I know that, yeah.
Fuck yeah, that was awesome.
But I get what you mean for the tennis.
Yeah,
it's like
it's definitely
it's
come
expensive
in the last few
general.
years.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yep, got 5 photos on my Instagram where I'm not even looking
But the Australian Open,
at the camera.
Australian Open's going. Yep, keep it coming. They've got the full festival set up outside.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
DJ,
gonna
say.
and they've got the food stalls that are like very
It's
East
like a bit of a
Melbourne
festival.
trendy. Yeah.
Right, because that's what I was going to say. Surely if they're doing that, they're not just sitting there
Nah.
watching tennis.
They're
Like,
going to the wine bar.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Yeah,
getting
they'll
an
sit
Aperol
outside
spritz or
while there's
whatever.
a fucking quarterfinal on. And they'll drink an Aperol spritz.
Yeah.
While some
That's what I
fucking-
mean.
Some Fitzroy DJ's playing his new fucking shred that he's got.
It goes for 18
Yeah,
hours.
yeah, cafe rave or something.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah, yeah.
Jace.
Now, well, I am
Yeah.
a part of that crowd,
That's
so
right.
that's
Jason
why
in the
I
guts of
understand it.
You're there and you
I'm actually going down this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down and just.
It's
not
actually
watch
great
tennis.
having him here, Gropes, in these situations because
Well,
we're
I'm
those
your-
two old cunts.
I'm the
Yeah.
generation
Don't.
translator. Yeah.
Like, I would like to go there one year, but now I'm like, oh, do I? Because I would go and just watch as much tennis as I could.
You'd
Yeah.
be like us steaming into Bowie's on a Saturday night now. You'd fit in like that. Like, oh yeah, it's good to see him still out.
Yeah. Oh, he's having a crack.
Is it though?
That's the tennis. Oh, what's
Straight
he doing?
upstairs.
Oh, it's got to head to the office. Got a bit of paperwork to do.
Bit of admin work.
Oh, now I'm fit.
Well, you're gonna have to go to Wimbledon then, mate.
Well, that's the same.
You're gonna
I
have
think.
to eat your
get on the
fucking
grass.
strawberries and cream.
Yeah, and they all go in suits.
Mm,
Yeah. Wild.
fucking what's happening to our game?
No, that's always been like that.
Yeah.
Whereas the Aussie Open, I feel, has always been a bit more like of a
Larrikin.
battler fucking.
Well, fuck, you
Yeah.
talk
You know,
about
anyone
crowds and
can
whatnot.
go.
Anytime there's an Aussie playing, you just cheer like ludicrously for any point.
Yeah.
Whereas there's no cheering now because
No.
they're having an Aperol spritz outside.
Yep.
Fucking a joke.
What is that, by the way?
To drink.
Yeah,
No,
it's a
yeah,
top-
but is it?
Well, it's Aperol.
Aperol's the brand, isn't it?
Aperol is just a brand of alcohol.
Yeah.
You've definitely seen it before.
And then
Right.
you put a bit of, what's it called? Not champagne. What are all the Sheilas
Tom.
drink?
This stuff. It's like the orange
yeah.
one. They have a bit of like orange, like the fruit sits
Yeah.
in top of it.
What's a bubbly wine that everyone gets? Prosecco.
Prosecco.
There you go.
Yeah, copy.
Aperol, Prosecco, and soda
It's-
water, and that's it.
Bittery and shit.
And a bit of orange on top.
Europeans love it.
Oh, that
It's
sounds
very
fucking
Italian
awesome,
They
summertime
do.
drink.
My missus froths one.
Copy that.
But I think it's awful.
Anyway,
Let's just let's change the Australian Open. Get me rum and real tennis.
well, when Kyrgios plays, it's different.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that
There's
much.
blokes drinking Bundy.
Everyone goes in and it is just full on. When any
Oh,
of his
yeah.
games are just fucked.
So it's
you would
Demon
hate
Hall's
to-
fault.
You
for
would
being-
hate to play him there. I'll tell you that much. But he'll probably never play there again.
No.
Um,
It's Demon Hall's fault for being this woke new tennis
How do
player.
we know
for his-
that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just making assumptions.
I thought I read something where he was refusing to do any pride stuff because he's like, that sort of shit isn't shouldn't be in the
yeah,
sport.
that's right.
I thought
Good.
he was like that.
Spot
So
on.
that to me would say he's not that. But I don't know. I literally just read that once
Nah.
off something.
I was completely lying. I was just
Oh.
falling into like because Kyrgios is like that's Bundaberg rum at the tennis,
yeah,
whereas
yeah. I'm with you,
Demon Hall's the new Aussie poster boy, so he's the reason why people drink spritz.
You reckon?
Well, no, but I'm just completely making this
Let's
up.
move on.
Yeah,
Let's.
let's.
I don't have anything else on the tennis.
Yeah, no,
Other
that's
than
fine.
I hope that those two play the final, Sinner and Alcaraz.
Well,
and
let
I'll
me know
watch
if they do, and I might even tune into a set.
it. Righto. Sounds good.
I
I'm not
reckon.
watching the whole game.
I need to start doing this more. Find out when the 4 Grand Slams are, because why would I just not put a bet on that's just Sinner or Alcaraz to make the final?
Oh, the futures.
Yeah.
Surely
Well,
that's paying.
You might not
bucket
get much, but
Yeah,
yeah.
probably lose money.
History
but-
is not on your side there. I think they've played the last 8 or something. Nah, wouldn't be because what's his name's never made an Aussie Open semi. So But the
Yeah,
French
yeah, yeah.
Open last year, phenomenal match.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's
Who won that one?
Alcaraz from 2-0 down.
Oh.
Longest match ever at the French, I think. It was almost a 6-hour.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Your fucking neck could be broken by the end. Of
Super Bowl teams are decided. So the Patriots went to Denver and beat the Broncos. So the year of the horse, maybe not. The weather in Denver really turned it on. So
Can we get a picture up, Quino, please?
extremely cold. Colorado,
Yeah.
obviously this time of year.
high altitude and pretty much a blizzard.
So it was fine for 2.5 quarters.
Oh,
And then the field went from green to white.
look at that.
Fucked.
So it was
Pat's playing in white as well.
yes. So it was 10-7 was the final score, I think. And I think the Broncos had 2 or 3 chances at a field goal to tie it, but the conditions were just that shit. It was so hard.
Well,
to do
is there
anything.
any point being a wide receiver in a game like this? Because
No,
you're just
well,
going to run every play.
The Patriots did. In the last quarter, they just ran and then punted it and backed their defense in. And that was pretty much the story of the game.
Yeah.
So the other game, though, which was on straight after between Seattle and LA,
yeah,
that was
Rams.
a ripper. So the
was.
2 quarterbacks had an absolute screamer. and
That's
it
the
was
kind of
high
game
scoring.
for someone like myself who I wouldn't even say I'm an NFL casual. I literally watch Super Bowl or maybe the conference final like this. That's the kind of game for me where I'm like, oh, yes, I know fuck all about this, but I'll tune in and just watch
High
good,
scoring.
high-scoring, attacking American
And
football.
some of the throws from the quarterbacks was really good.
Yep.
I think that's Stafford from LA who ended up losing. He's like favourite for the MVP this year.
Yep.
And the quarterback for the Seahawks has
Darnold.
actually turned his whole career around since he's gone there this year. So
Came from the Jets and he was
yeah,
horrible.
Eventually, he come from the Vikings as well, Minnesota.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, pretty cool for him.
I think watching that game between Seahawks and Rams, you'd look at that going, whoever wins this is probably going to pants.
Yeah, but you never
Patriots.
know. The Patriots just win.
Yeah,
They just got a
have it.
winning fucking
Gee,
franchise,
don't they?
man.
Well,
Anyway.
they're cheats, mate. They deflate balls.
So yeah, that'll be not this Monday, the following Monday, because you got to have a week off to
February
just
9th.
absolutely hype it right up because it's American.
Don't they do
of
Pro
course.
Bowl and shit in the week off?
Yeah,
as
but
well?
it's not really.
No one really.
They
watches
call it the Pro Bowl games now because it's not a match. It's just,
Fuck
it's
yeah,
like
that's
Oz.
awesome.
It's like Oz Tag, and they just fuck around.
I'd be primed to watch.
Because there's that much money involved in the NFL, they can't afford to have a star player hurt themselves in a fucking Pro Bowl game because it'll fuck them for next year.
So it's like the NBA All Star game now
Yep.
that is just
Yep.
190 to 180. No one plays defense.
Yep.
Fucking
It's
hell.
an absolute waste of time.
Yeah, just scrap
Like-
it then.
Hopefully we never, ever, and it won't because State of Origin will never get like that where it's like, fucking Madge has put a thing out and Bennett's done it and all the coaches are in unison that we don't want their players getting injured in State of Origin. That will never happen.
No.
There's too much
Origin
history and
always
passion.
takes the that's paramount for rugby league.
Exactly. And club coaches would fucking hate it when their players get hurt.
But they
That's
understand.
just part and parcel.
They'd understand that over some Gunnar comp at the end of the year that they've just scrapped together and expect them all to play.
Yeah.
Like Origin's just a fucking heartbeat of the game.
That's
mate.
right. The amount of money the game makes off of it too. So anyway, on to the league. Preseason challenge starts on the 7th of February.
Yep.
So there's going to be
Fuck on, Pump
games
boys.
in. I like how they do this. There'll be games in Mudgee, Mackay. They're going to have a game in Napier in New Zealand.
Oh, nice.
So just venues where you wouldn't normally get footy.
They're taking it really.
And they probably couldn't justify ever putting an actual game there.
Well, they had the miracle at Mudgee, mate,
Oh, yeah.
was last year.
That's
Penrith and
right.
the Raiders.
Yes.
Yep.
With that finish that was just crazy. So they have had an NRL game there, which is good.
Mm.
But yeah, Mackay, I think they might have played there too. Or they take, they go rural every now and then. But good to do it all on the one weekend. Those sorts of crowds can get out and see all their fucking favourite players and all the rest of it. So
Good for the kids and that as well, mate. For those local towns, they can come down. And,
yeah,
you know,
super good. Great opportunity
the
for
goodest.
It's the goodest ever.
in those regional areas. We'll just move straight on. 28 players lace them up. So you have 15 on the bench, and there's just unlimited interchange, which I think's good. I think that's how they do it anyway, for obvious reasons, because it's a preseason game. But there is a comp. There's $100,000 on the line.
There's something at stake.
So it's just 2 rounds, and obviously there's going to be ties because some teams are going to win both games, and it just goes on most points to give the teams an incentive to just attack heaps.
Yeah.
Bronx, 2 years running, have won it, actually.
I was just about to say, so...
But we will not defend it for the 3rd time because we're not playing, because we've got to go over to the fucking UK and play Hull. KR.
That's right. That'll be soon too, won't it?
February... Oh, I didn't even write the date. Middle of Feb in Hull, which will just be a ripper.
Well, tough conditions
Yeah.
for the boys, you must
And
assume.
no doubt, if the... So we saw what the Kangaroos did to England when we went over there at the end of last year. Kangaroos played probably at... Not that they tried only 50%, but what they could have put on, they probably only about halfway got there, and we still won 3-0. And everyone said England are struggling and this and that. You watch, if Hull fucking roll the Bronx, it'll be, the Super League's back.
Well, Wigan, was it Wigan that beat Penrith?
Yeah, same thing.
So it's just, they just lift for this game and they get the sold out crowd and then just go back to being inferior.
Sold out because of Reece Walsh.
And we all
Yes.
really care heaps about it here.
Yeah. Well,
I
the
think-
Bronx might.
I'm still shattered that Penrith lost that game.
For the NRL sake and Super League sake, they are not mad that the Bronx are the team that's coming over because they can just market to every kid over there.
Reece.
Reece Walsh.
Yeah.
Come watch him.
Yep. So, yeah, it's good. So we've got a couple of weeks and then we'll have, well, it's really only 1 week, isn't it, before the preseason challenge.
Fucking oath.
And then,
Until we have something to glue the eyes to and punt on and just start theorising for the year and everyone's got their predictions.
Yeah.
and
Beck's
everyone's-
pumped.
Fuck
She
yeah.
is. Just
Yeah,
that I'll have something to
everyone's-
watch nearly every night.
yeah.
And that I'm invested.
She's happy for you.
Yeah, she's stoked.
She loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, won't be annoying her as much.
No, that's true. That is true.
One talking point I thought would be interesting, boys. Obviously, it's a while away, but the first round in Vegas and the teams that they've picked to go and play, and out of the first round to see who you'd actually send compared to who they have. So
Now, just before you say them, when do they choose this? Is it at the end of the season?
This was a while ago that they chose the teams.
Yeah.
It would have been halfway through last year, surely.
Is it definitely?
I don't
We can
know.
look it up.
Because if it's at the end, if it's after the season finishes, this doesn't make that much sense. But if it's mid-season, which you'd think it'd have to be pretty early.
Yeah, and look, they'd have to share it around and that. I just thought it'd be an interesting talking point to have a look at the matchups.
Is this
that
the
we've got.
first game too?
Yeah. So Saturday, 28th of February in Vegas, we have Doggies versus the Dragons. So Doggies, I think
This be Sunday our time, right? But anyway.
probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Saturday, 28th, both of these games it has here at the moment.
Yeah, so it'd be
Says 11
Sunday our
PM.
time, but Saturday over there.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Bulldogs,
maybe.
Dragons,
It is.
and Knights, Cowboys. Doesn't get me wet in the fork.
So, well, I mean, Ponga, if that's the thing, are the marquees going to play?
Ponga will definitely play. Dylan Brown definitely will play.
Well, I said marquees.
Yeah.
yes.
He's
Well,
meant to be one.
Could have won a
That's right.
golden boot.
He's on the money. Or
Keyword
what?
Definitely
meant.
could have won a golden boot.
Doggies have obviously got your critters of the world.
Yeah,
And they've got a huge fan base
they do.
at home.
Can they afford to go? I don't know.
We're going to be fucked if
I'm
you
joking.
want a haircut or a kebab this weekend because they're all going to be over there.
A haircut, I like
But
that.
there's not a game there that I go, oh yeah, like as in that's one that whoever's coming to a game for the first time will be like, this is
Yeah.
great. They
Look-
won't know anything different.
Dogs, Dragons, I agree. Knights Cowboys has potential to be 38-34 or something, and it'll be awesome to watch.
I get they obviously can't double up. They can't do
Yet.
like because right now, if you were to pick 4 teams to go over, it's very fair that you would say Melbourne, Brisbane, Penrith, and then you could probably say Roosters.
Yeah.
Well,
They're the
boys-
4 biggest and most marketable teams, but
They've all been, haven't they?
they've all been.
Have Melbourne?
Melbourne, I don't think have been, but the other 3 definitely have.
They have, but it comes to a point where it's like first game of like the first round. We have a game here, Broncos versus Panthers, and fuck me, surely you
defending
just go,
premiers.
sorry boys, they're just better than yous.
Yeah.
We're putting them
Get
there.
better.
We're putting them there. They are
If
the
you want to go to
pinnacle of the
Vegas,
game.
you have to be good. At
I don't
rugby
think
league.
the only way, and I know this isn't the point,
Hmm.
but the only way that wouldn't work this year is because the Bronx are going to England. But
Yeah, and because of course it's going to be at Suncorp Stadium on a Friday night.
Correct.
Second,
That's
because
right.
it's
Yeah.
the Bronx.
because we pay the NRL
yeah, exactly.
We do.
a fee each year
Yeah.
to have
To win
lots of
premierships.
games.
But yeah, and look, this is all just rhetorical shit. Just like having a look at what would be the coolest, because
Yeah.
obviously they'd have to decide and they'd have to share it around.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was interesting looking
Well,
at
to
them
back
going,
up what we're saying about why have they chosen the teams and blah, blah, I've got an article here from May 14th last year that
Oh,
says
yeah.
the teams are confirmed. So that's, what,
Yeah.
a month into the season, 2 months
Everyone
into the
expected
season.
the Knights and the Cowboys not to be as bad as they were.
Mm.
you know?
Doggies at this point were like the most indestructible team in the comp.
Yep.
Had conceded 4 points for how fucking
for
long it was. Yeah.
85 rounds.
So I get the Doggies selection.
Yeah.
I just...
I
when
get
you
the
look
other
at it-
two. On May 14th last year, I get the
Yeah,
Knights
but it
and the
feels like you're
Cowboys.
kind of rewarding mediocrity. It's like,
And like you
know.
said, though, Ponga is a big star.
Mm.
So he's going to be there. I think they'd always make it so one of the NRL's big dogs will be there, depending on
they
which
definitely
team
do
it
have
is.
big fan base. Like Newcastle, one team town.
True.
Cowboys represent what they claim to be like
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
much
they're-
Mackay.
Most of Queensland.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
of
that's a good
Queensland's.
point.
So there are big fan bases of people that probably can afford to go overseas.
Do you know anyone who has been a couple of times?
No.
Or
I
anyone
know a
that's
bloke who
going?
went last year.
What do you reckon?
They've said it's awesome. You
Yeah.
know, they went over for the whole like pretty much week of it.
A
It's
week,
like a
yeah.
Forgot the
fucking
game,
festival.
but the
You got to
fucking-
go.
You're so
I think
fucked,
you got to
exactly.
go. Like it's a great opportunity to go. I have absolutely zero interest in going to 80% of America, but I would like to just go and do the Vegas thing
Yeah.
to say that you've been and done it. And obviously, I do like a little bit of a punt.
Oh, do you?
Really?
But then I would like to go down to where all the bluesy music and all that sort of shit
The
is.
South,
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Where all the
Yeah.
six stringers are.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
That's another thing.
that's
for
probably the
Aussies.
only thing
How
I'd
many
like
Aussies are going over there for the week for Vegas, or how many are going? I'm going to make a holiday out of it.
yeah.
And I think I said this to you off air, Tom. Like, if you're going to go to Vegas just for a neutral team because you just want to experience Vegas and the NRL thing, I'll make a trip out of it. Like, I think most of the people probably have gone outside of Cowboys, Doggies, Knights, and Dragons fans. Most neutrals have probably gone the last 2 years or the year before. They were like, this is the one I'm going to go to. Now, I don't know. I'm interested to see how long it's going to last until people have gone, I've been, I don't need to go again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suppose that's why they need to switch the teams up too.
100%.
We probably should go soon then because they might just can it.
Yeah, if it starts to dwindle a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if they just continuously do it forever.
No, I don't think they'll do it forever.
They'd probly pick a different place.
I think
to
that
do
was
it.
a 5-year thing at the start.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's been extended or whatever.
Yeah, righto.
But yeah. Anyway, hopefully, I reckon now that we've said that, because we will stop anything, there will be 2 absolute belters.
Oh,
The
and I
games.
hope there is.
Yeah.
It'll be a grand final rematch, Knights versus Cowboys,
Yeah.
come September or October next year.
Oh no, I just mean the quality of game. You watch,
Yeah.
they'll be really good.
And there'll be fucking 60,000, 70,000 at Allegiant Stadium.
You reckon? They don't normally get
no
that many. No.
That was a joke.
Okay, good. Well, it's hard to tell these days.
Yeah, you know, with these Gen Z kids.
Yeah, the jort wearers.
There's no more sarcasm in my generation, mate.
Does Geordie wear them?
Uh,
Because he could be Jorty.
Geordie.
Geordie Ward.
Geordie Ward.
You don't even have to try and say that.
Nah.
You just float.
Geordie.
Geordie.
Nah. Geordie. Not as much as I would do.
Not as much now, I reckon.
Bit older.
He's not as fucking awesome as me.
Yeah. Not as vibey.
No. Hell no. Fuck no.
Oh, that's good. AFL. Oh, any more league? No, nothing.
Nah, mate, that was all I had.
I've got this is state of origin. Start talking about the state of origin in the AFL because how have they just missed a trick here for the last whenever they stopped it until now?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't know why they ever stopped it. No
how
one
do you
ever
not
said.
look at the fucking what the NRL does and like, yes, it's hard to replicate, but even if you can just get 50% of the way there, the revenue from that would be huge. And you see how many people you get to a Collingwood Carlton game, let alone if it was Victoria versus South Australia or WA. Like, I just don't get how they've taken this long to do it.
Yeah, it's just a simple facts of getting the best of the best to play each other with purpose.
Yeah,
That's it.
in a game where you're representing your state and there's obviously going to be fire and passion and the rest of it.
Yeah.
It's not like the NBA where you're representing the East.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
cool.
You're just doing it for the sake of like it's a talent show essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the way that even having it in February,
Yeah, I hate that.
it is essentially a curtain raiser for the season, and it has that kind of vibe of like, how serious are the players going to take this?
Well, it's more how well they perform after a big off season on the sauce.
That's
That
right.
too.
Mid-season, when they're all fit and firing, is the go. But
How do you incentivize it to make players want to go? You know, look at rugby league state of origin. We want to make it the same game.
Well-
I don't think playing in February does that.
I think the league has sort of nailed. Well, it's never the best quality of game, but the All-Star game is pretty fiery usually because they're
Maldives versus Indigenous.
because they're playing for
Culture.
their
Their
culture.
culture and pride. Yeah.
So maybe I reckon it will be good. I just think that the quality, like the passion will be there, but the quality of game won't because
Let's get an
they're-
eye in,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like a couple of
Imagine
preseason games, you're blowing a bit hard.
You will be
drop-
blowing
Fuck
it.
yeah.
Holy fuck, they're going to be blowing.
I wonder if they'll do a thing where she's just. Well, I don't know enough to comment really, but I was going to say, do you do more interchanges? But it's unlimited, isn't it, with AFL? Or not?
Nah, I don't think it's not unlimited.
Maybe they can do
during the
something around
season.
that where there's a few more and you can just.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Make
February
a bigger
in
bench or something.
WA as well. They're playing in Perth. It is going to be
Lovely.
hot.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that'll
I've
be
got a
good though.
few.
Yeah.
I got this like. It doesn't actually say there is no team lists as of yet, but there's like a half a squad.
They've put out names for like the big names, saying like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Jeremy Cameron's playing."
That's right. So for WA,
Warner.
you've got players like Paddy Cripps, Shai Bolton, Tom Barrass, Chad Warner, Charlie Cameron. Did we go through this? I feel like
I don't think we've gone through
Nah.
the entire.
Brad Hill, Jesse Hogan. Like we're getting a bit down there now, but the main ones there: Aaron Norton, Patrick Cripps, fucking Chad Warner. Those sort of names obviously going to draw a big crowd. And then for the Vics, you got Bontempelli, Jeremy Cameron, Matt Rowell, Nick Dacos. Like those four alone. Like
Are they just doing
That's
one
great.
game, Gropes?
yeah,
Yeah.
Where is it at?
it's in WA, isn't
Oh,
it?
sorry,
Optus
yeah, you're
Stadium.
saying that.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neutral venue.
That
Well,
Also-
because it's WA, not
Oh,
SA.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Western Australia is playing Victoria.
Ah, sorry, mate.
yeah.
I
No, you're wrong.
um,
But the straight away, Victoria will be about $1.20
They're gonna-
because
yeah.
their squad is fucking ridiculous.
that's that
So-
midfield.
Oh, well, you can't look into that too
No,
much.
you can't.
Groper in
No.
sports. A lot of the times in a certain other thing, on paper, a team is proven to sort of be better and they just suck.
Yeah. On paper, they're really good and always have the big superstars, but the passion and culture is not quite there.
That's right.
In some circumstances.
Well,
In state v state rivalries, especially
in other
Yeah.
codes,
in
sometimes.
certain other codes. Not really sure
Sometimes-
what these are alluding to.
Sometimes there is magic in a jersey.
Well, there is.
Sometimes they just get it.
Exactly right. Is
And there's-
WA?
Spirit.
I feel like there's a lot that WA resonates with this certain state as well.
I reckon it does too.
The hot
'cause
weather,
yeah.
the beautiful beaches,
Yeah.
the pride.
The battlers.
It is.
Yep.
They
The
really
inferior
are.
squad every time.
Industry work. How much industry work we got in Queensland? How much they got
Mines.
over there? Mines.
Mines.
Refinery.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm them.
I'm
with them.
WA.
Fucking
yeah.
let's go, WA.
Come on, Paddy
On
Cripps.
W.
Come on, W.
So, yeah, there's going to be some sore and tired bodies if they play with the passion and at the level that they can from fucking the first bounce, which you'd think they would. Like, you're representing... That would be a childhood dream of Victorians especially, to wear the big V like they did back in the day, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you'd think that the passion will be there. It's just the fitness level, whether it'll be there or not.
Yeah. How hard are they going to go in the midfield? How hard are they going to go around contests? Or is it just going to be, you're all right, mate, and they'll just pump it forward, and we'll see Jesse Hogan and Jeremy Cameron have an awesome
10
time.
each.
But
Will they, with what happens in that game, if they get suspended or something, will it go into...
I think so.
How good would it be if it didn't?
Yeah.
go for your
Imagine
goal,
if it
boys.
didn't.
Or you
Wouldn't
get
that be
suspended
nice?
for next year's.
Yeah. But imagine that, just the big stink. Just because it doesn't matter. Or just real rough shit.
There's no way that'll be allowed.
No, I know.
'Cause
but
it
it'd
would be
We
on.
can hope.
Yeah. So after that, there'll be the practice matches. Like we said, they'll start match simulation to start with, and then I think they do play one round of a full match.
Yeah.
And there'll be heaps more interchanges and everything and all the rest of it because it is pre-season. And, yeah, less chance of injury with the limited contests, with the way they do that simulation thing. Like,
I
isn't it, if
completely
you
get
kick
it.
a goal, even if you kick a goal, won't they just still do a kick in from the back?
I'm
and
not
shit
too
like
sure.
that?
I haven't watched much of it
Yeah, neither.
to even know. Because I feel like that's like,
I think when there's stoppages and that, they just choose a situation in the game and
Yeah.
say, right, you start with the ball,
Oh, yeah.
sort of thing.
it's not a fan thing. Like, you talk about how NRL, and you can maybe even say that they're doing it better for this reason, but NRL goes rurally and they play these games. They got heaps of subs and they
And they have the zone where you get more points.
and they
Yeah.
incentivized pre-season with the 100K cash as well.
Yeah.
The AFL's the complete opposite. Never really any fans there. Like you say, there's no like heavy contests, and they purely doing it for like player welfare.
Yeah.
But and
Which-
that makes sense
obviously
with the way
levels of
Volandis
spectrum.
is doing these things with these rule changes and that to try and keep continuously making it more exciting
Yeah.
and crazy shit.
It does. It would make sense to me though to go hard in those preseason games because round one, man, there is some fucking blokes that are blowing.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Out there, like especially first round AFL, Richmond Carlton at the MCG, and you get 90,000 there, and it's like righto, we're back. Fuck, the boys are just
Plus,
Yeah.
The other
You can't
thing is
train
too,
for that.
No.
The other thing is too, you can do full contact at training, but I don't care what anyone says. Played some pretty high level footy growing up and stuff, and it always just sucked ass, just smashing your mate at training. It's
Yeah.
weird. Like you do it because you have to, and
Yeah.
you're all doing it. But if you get to just trial against someone else and go full steam, you don't mind ironing them out,
Yeah.
or you're fully committed
Yeah.
and
I think
stuff. So it is
any-
good to give a like,
Any
proper
athlete in
hockey.
the world would agree, no matter what sport, that training conditions, like there's no even slight, I don't know what the word I think. It's not the same as match
even
fitness
mentally-
required
even
to
mentally.
like training fitness.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you train, it is different once you're on in
Well,
the
that's
ring,
why
if
they
you're on the
always
field.
say the best way to train for a fucking game is to play a game.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Preseason.
yeah. I reckon that maybe they are missing a trick where they could go a bit harder in the preseason games just to get ready for round one.
Except
But
for
then on the
Dacos. Collingwood can play the simulations because
Yes.
Dacos can't get hurt.
But yeah, well, that's it. On the flip side, it's like, if you go that hard, that's another 2 games where there's potential for injury
Yeah.
and this, and then you
And
do.
it's like the big guns even. Do you play them? Then
Yeah.
they might be a
At the
bit
end of the
icy at
day,
the
it's
start.
contact sport.
Yeah, shit's
and
gonna
Shit's
happen.
gonna happen. So that's the that's what your way up, I guess.
Did I read something right? Have you seen it where Latrell and Fafita for South seem to have a little
I did
thing
see
going
that.
on?
Calf and hamstring or
I think Fafita had a rib thing and Latrell had a calf.
Half potentially,
Maybe.
yeah.
I don't think it said it was too bad, but you're just looking at it going, "Oh, come on, don't."
Yeah.
You just
That's
hate
like-
seeing any of that shit.
I know, and even though Latrell Mitchell divides the rugby league world half the time, You just want him to play every game.
You want the
Fucking
best
oath
of
you
the
do.
best on
You
every
want
single
him
team.
to play every game because, fuck, man, when he flicks that switch and says,
Yeah.
right, I'm just going to win the game now, it's so good to watch.
And even so, if he's on the other team, you don't want any excuses of why you won. You want
Yeah.
to beat their best.
You want to beat
Yeah.
every team at their
That's
best.
what I was saying about the cricket during the summer. Like, you know, some of those Snicko controversies?
Yeah.
You just don't want that because you don't want
No.
to give them whinging cunts anything.
Any sort of ammo to say, well,
And
what
they
about
took
this?
it, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
As
Yeah.
we would too.
Yeah, for sure. And they were right, though. That was the shit part, is that Stokes, when he went into those interviews and he was like, explained why he was frustrated, he was spot on. And I'm like, yeah, that was a shit call. I don't understand how they can give that not out when there's a little murmur. The rule is if there's a murmur, it's out.
Yeah.
And then they give it not out. And I'm like, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Now they've got an excuse.
I would
Just fucking
take-
follow the rules and it's
Yeah.
out, and then we'll win anyway.
Exactly right. I would take not getting someone dismissed or a penalty that leads to 2 points or a free kick. I'd rather just that not happen and you just win in a naturally way. Other than you get in AFL so much, and I still even think about Cats versus Collingwood in one of the earlier rounds last year when Bobby Hill, I'm pretty sure it was, got chased down.
Oh, yeah.
And or Bobby Hill chased someone down. It was the trip call. And
Yeah.
Collingwood fans just cried about it being a trip. How is that like not a trip? Blah, blah, blah.
So they gave the free kick,
Yeah.
but it should have been a trip.
And it's just having any sort of ammunition. You've just won such a good game and you're so pumped up about it. And like as a fan, you're just like, oh my God. But then the first thing you do when you open your phone is just the fans have always
one
some sort of
call.
ammo. That one call that may or may not have changed the outcome, I
Yeah.
would take.
But
there
it's
being-
even more frustrating in a game of AFL than it is in any other sport because there is so many bounce of the ball,
100%.
50-50, this, that. But if it happens right at the end, that's the thing that gets talked about. Because they're like, oh, this changed the game. It's like, what about the other 15 things, like 50-50 free kicks that got blown throughout the game?
Yeah.
But you just, and I'm bad for it. I'll fucking remember them
Oh, we all are.
I will too.
and go, oh, yep. Oh, the footy didn't bounce up. Oh, well, we won't win now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the
Oh,
same.
it bounced fucking 90 degrees that way instead of that way. Ah, fuck's sake. And I'll just remember all of them and go, that could have been a completely different game if the bounce of the ball
Well,
went
if
our
you
way.
tell that to a St Kilda fan in 2010,
True.
they would probably say, yeah, a bounce of the ball did change the outcome of my life.
Yeah. Literally. Oh, anyway, that's all I got for the AFL.
Yeah.
Don't really have much else, honestly, in the run sheet here.
Well, mate, UFC 324 Gaethje versus Pimlet was a brutal main event.
Yeah.
Gaethje beat him by unanimous decision in a fucking 5-round war.
Oh, Sonya missed out.
The fight was bloody, physical, toe-to-toe action, earning Fight of the Night honours, which I think under the new thing Dana's bumped up. I think
Oh,
it's
yeah?
100,000
Yeah.
now
There you
for
go.
for the bonuses and stuff. Yeah, O'Malley beat Yadong, but he didn't snipe him, like as in knock him out. It was pretty close, to be honest. Derek Lewis was just dog shit.
Really?
Oh,
Time to
mate.
hang up the gloves.
I was so disappointed. It was just something I wanted to happen,
Yeah.
which I never do.
Hang them up.
But yeah, it was just, disappointing. The Chicks fight was pretty lackluster. However, Jean Silva versus Arnold Allen was a great way to start it off. It was a very
Blue
good
denim
fight.
gold.
There it is.
Wow.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So pretty much lucky for Rose that Alexa Grasso didn't fight her? Or
yeah,
was that-
it was just more of a lackluster, like just not much action.
Yeah, right.
I suppose.
Righto.
But the main event was fucking brilliant. It was pretty cool at the start where the big curtain come down on Bruce Buffer and like the new era of Paramount. It was a pretty good opening to it all.
Nice. I didn't get a chance to watch, but I saw you right that the main event was a great stink.
It was just awesome. Like, I'm still confused a bit as to why Paddy, after copping it so much, didn't choose to try and take him down more. Like, he tried a couple of times. Gaethje's defense was good and stopped him, but you're just sitting there going,
Why
Paddy was
wouldn't you change it
whenever
after
Paddy
it?
was in the middle of the octagon and wasn't against the cage, he was going really well. But Gaethje would just push him. Like, whenever he'd be against the cage, you're sitting there going, he's gone. Like
Oh,
he just
really?
happened to push
Yeah.
in there and just look in trouble. And
I literally said to myself, "Oh, he's gone." About
Yeah.
5 to 6 times.
Didn't he get
during that
poked in the
fight.
eye
yeah,
as well?
there was a couple of them. One proper old school, just normal fingers out, boss in the eye, and then at the end of round 2, there was a punch where his thumb grazed his fucking eye, but it wasn't as obvious to Mark Goddard, like the ref. So you didn't really see it, but that's what's put him onto the ground, and then it was a
Yeah.
brutal finish. So you go, fuck, that's pretty controversial.
But he didn't make anything of it, which was good.
Yeah.
Paddy
Yeah.
wasn't like, going, oh, fucking I got eye poked. That changed everything. Like, he still
Nah.
got up and said, just punch me as much as you want.
But
Did-
he
was it-
didn't get knocked out.
No. Was
Scalses don't get knocked
it?
out.
Was it pretty unanimous?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
What,
I
we
think
talking
so, mate.
49-46?
Yeah, what
49-46, I reckon. Paddy definitely took 3. You could argue he took 5, but I reckon it was 49-46.
Yeah, it's just I just think the game plan it just favoured Gaethje, and Paddy even said in round 1 he got hit right in the solar flex, like just a straight punch there, and he said I've got to be honest that he nailed me with that, and
Yeah.
it proper hurt, like as in, and imagine that,
Yeah.
your wins out of you. First round, because he went down the first round pretty easily, and we're
Yeah.
going, what the fuck's going on?
It was weird. And we said it last week. What is the UFC probably wants Paddy to win on the trajectory to verse Ilya. Spanner in the works now, but Gaethje has just what a
Mate.
comeback to be in this position in his career.
And mate, to
now.
be honest, the way that fight went, I don't think Paddy's stocks have gone down at all.
I don't think so either. No,
Mate,
the iron
entertaining
chin.
as fuck.
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah, but they can't let him fight Ilya now.
Nah,
obviously.
He'll probably fight.
Has Gaethje fought him?
Ilya, no.
No.
But to be honest, mate, watching that and watching what Ilya did to Charles and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be
That's
bad.
what I mean. If Gaethje hasn't fought him, then
No,
No,
he's guaranteed the shot. 'cause
Yeah,
he's got the interim.
interim
Yeah,
belt, main
sweet.
belt. So they will fight. You'd assume on the White House card.
well, that's good. It's someone that Ilya hasn't fought yet. Because
Yeah.
who did he fucking snipe? I know it was Charles, but who's the one
Max
before
Holloway.
that?
Max.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
so
right.
I
That's
think,
right.
but
Gaethje got absolutely stoved by Max at 300.
Well, that's what
I'm
I'm
to the canvas.
Yeah.
pointing.
So like the
yeah.
fights aren't adding up. People are just stoving each other. And
I
it's,
think for Paddy, though, he's very lucky to be in a division where, like, so straight up, you got Arman Sarukian that Paddy can fight now. You've got, if Dan Hooker beats fucking St. Denis.
Benoit Saint
Oh, yeah.
Benoit St. Denis, who they've been lipping at each other, so there's a potential fun fight between Hooker and Paddy. I think
Yeah.
Paddy definitely just
But that's
takes him
definitely
down.
not one where you're going to step up.
Nah.
It's just let's fight.
But there's plenty going on, and yeah, I just think they would be absolutely stoked that that's how that fight played out
Oh, 100%.
for the new system.
Yeah.
Um,
What's when is this White House?
I think it's June, July or something.
Right.
June 14th, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, right,
middle of the year.
Strange.
So
is Connor's, I hate to talk about it because he's just always going to be in contention, but what's Connor's stocks looking like for that?
who knows?
Now that he's
man.
in a religious path.
I've stopped hoping for him.
Me too.
If I see him pop up there, I'll be like, oh fuck yeah. But until then, mate, I've been wound into that many Conor McGregor comebacks.
I
I
think
still
even
held
if
my-
he doesn't fight, they should just promote that he is.
See, I
the
saw
whole
some
time.
little whisper the other day about him and Masvidal, like potentially doing it, but then I think Dana shut that down.
Isn't Jorge like fucking 80 years old now?
Yeah.
Holy, he'd be well
Yeah.
past
Anyway,
it.
if it happens, it happens.
But
Whatever.
apparently very successful though. Like it was the first numbered pay-per-view style event under the new 7.7 billion deal.
Well,
And
it
it's-
says if you just scroll down a touch, the gate was 11 million or something.
Oh, yeah.
10.9.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it reckons it smashed viewership records for the platform. The only thing I saw that got brought up, and I didn't really notice it much when we were doing the stream here, but apparently there was ads. Like obviously now that they're not getting as much money up front, ads have to come into play,
Yeah.
which that's how the world works,
Yep.
right? But I think the biggest drama was the fact that ads were taking over ring walks and ads were taking over corner work and
yeah.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
right? And Dana said, he explained that because Paramount paid for the rights to broadcast the event, they make the decisions on how programming runs, including ad placement and stuff like that. But obviously, I reckon with that feedback, you think he'd be going, righto, these events might have to go for a bit longer and you just stay there for 2 minutes before you walk out. Because I
Yeah.
feel like watching a main event like that, all 5 fights in the main event, you want to watch at least all the walkouts and the corner work. So it's like they might have to extend the event time and just like the NFL or whatever, where they got to stop. Because
Yeah.
I just go, that is such an important to a big fan of the sport to get like between rounds to hear what they're saying and shit.
Surely they can integrate the ads while there's still coverage on. Take up a small portion of the screen.
But then you won't hear.
Oh, it'd be the rights of what they'd signed for. Like Paramount would have signed a big deal of, say, fucking Nike, and they'd got to have a certain amount of ads in there,
And that's
full
right.
screen.
Nike don't give a fuck
Nah.
about, hey, mate,
Or whoever
we
it
have
is,
given you all this money to put our ad on. You put it on.
So I think, for me, just quickly thinking about it, it's just one of those things where you just have to make a bit
it
more of a
go
gap
longer.
between it
Yeah.
or something. Because, So, but that's obviously a new thing of a new platform that they're figuring out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
There's
a
going to
talking
be
point out of
some.
it.
They're going to become some seriously pricey ad slots.
Yeah.
With that now, I didn't even think of it until now you mention it. But think about Super Bowl coming up and how much Pepsi pays to be the Pepsi halftime show or Carl's Jr. Like,
And mate, that's
Just to
why
name
Paramount,
it that. Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
why Paramount would have paid so much because of what they've now got to get ads
Yeah.
in that cover the costs. Like that's
Exactly
how
right.
it all fucking works. It's
Yeah,
not
it'll
like
be
cunts are like,
the-
oh, I'm buying it so everyone gets it cheaper.
Yeah.
No.
it'll be the fucking. Now that's now it's time for the Doritos walkout ceremony. Or the fucking monster post match, like it'll just have every single element
one
of
for
the
you.
fight card will be branded.
So 2025 Super Bowl, the cost for a 30-second Super Bowl ad was approximately between 7 and 8 million.
Oh,
Mental, fucking.
fuck! You'd want to
mental.
hope they nailed it.
That's why it's just the same one over and over again most of the time.
Bro.
Do you know how we discussed how it's like we're like, oh, I wonder if you could get a VPN and that.
Oh, yeah.
I did a bit more looking into it to see if you could access the American Paramount and said reality is it's not reliable. So like the Paramount Plus in the US is a totally different thing than Paramount Plus in Oz.
Yep.
So it's like if you got the VPN, it's almost just not reliable as in if you're going to illegally stream, you're just expecting it to get cut off or something. So if they see one of those, they can block those. Or if it's an Australian payment method, they'll clue onto it.
Well, there's a lot of sites, or a lot of apps, I should say, that you can't stream if you've got a VPN on.
I think it's a similar thing
is
there.
shit.
So obviously in all of our little pea brains, we're like, oh, that's easy to figure out. But obviously when something's worth that much, they've thought about all that shit.
Yeah.
So I think it's just one of those things. We just got to cop it in Oz, get the both if you want to watch them until... And you'd think eventually it'll transition over. But yeah, just thought it was interesting.
Just go to your mate's house.
Yeah, just fucking...
Our mainframe
go to the
hacking
pub.
abilities aren't up to standard yet.
No.
Just gonna have to be a bit more patient.
For me, man, if I'm going to watch that and really enjoy it, there's nothing I'd hate more than going, oh, wonder if she's going to get cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For $60 a month. I mean, anyway.
Yep. But
Priorities,
anyway,
boys. Priorities.
Sydney boys, Volkanovski
This weekend.
this weekend.
Big one.
You're not? Are you going?
Nah, we'll be doing a stream, but won't be going. It definitely is a better card than I think all the ones we've ever been to.
Yeah.
Which is a little frustrating. But yeah, Volk versus Lopez, I just I can't really see it changing that much.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like in that short amount of time, you can't see how Diego Lopez can.
I think that there's definitely the both of them really, but more Lopez could easily catch him with something.
Yeah,
that's
and
what I'm worried
earlier
about.
in the round than he did last time,
Yeah.
where Volk, it was right at the end and he had time to recover.
Yeah.
If he hits him with that in the second minute,
What you're saying is right. You can't see that much changing, but it can all change that
Fuck yeah.
quick if he just catches him. with
I
something.
feel like
So,
it could either just be Volk will do exactly what he did last time or Lopez KO. It's either Volk points, Lopez KO.
well, look, you can't help but have in the back of your mind, we've all watched him get knocked out a couple of times. And we
Still
watched him
haunts
get
me.
wobbled by Lopez, so it's there. It's in the back of your mind. It's just, is he quick enough, sharp enough, and to not get clipped?
yeah.
You know, so I'm backing him to the hills to win by points.
fucking oath.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's a chance that he gets fucking clipped.
is this his swan song fight?
I don't think so.
Really?
I think he wants to, like, because he got interviewed about it not long ago, and you'd think he'd start alluding to the fact that he's going
Yeah.
to. But I honestly think if he can get through Lopez, it depends. If he loses, maybe, and he goes, well, what am I doing now? But I think if he wins, he'd want to challenge himself against like that Mosvar and Murphy, like a couple of young up-and-comers to
Yeah.
prove he's still got it and then retire.
Yeah.
But who fucking
And then
knows?
go back to the bush-style pizza pockets.
Yes.
Yeah,
Go
oi,
back to your
which
smash
fucking
burger.
great watch. I love that shit. Shoots
Yeah.
a deer on his own property,
Yeah.
turns it into snags, cooks on a fire. Fucking
I
oath,
do
Volk.
quite enjoy those
Yeah.
videos.
How do you line up and say, let's go get punched for a bit when you can just do that?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, oi, but what a smart cunt, right? Like, as in utilising his platform
Yeah.
to make sure he's got a stable thing that everyone likes before he retires. So it's
Cooking
just
with Volk.
Cooking
Yeah.
with Volk. And just the lifestyle he lives and shit. He's just a good cunt.
Yeah.
Just
He
a great
seems like
person.
he seems mentally he's in a great place.
Yeah.
Which can only be a positive for a fighter.
And surely, like, knowing that without fighting, you've still got something that's easily going to maintain your life. Surely that takes a bit of that pressure off, as in, fuck, what happens if I don't win?
Yeah.
He did say a few years ago that when he's not training and when he's not like in preparation for a fight, that he's in a shit headspace. So that was prior to cooking
that's
with
right,
Volk
yeah.
and maybe prior to having, a farm sort of setup. So
Yeah.
maybe we're seeing the best of Volk now because he's in a better mindset.
It's good to see.
Because he's cooking
bush-style.
fucking good
Cooking
food.
with Volk. Hopefully he's cooking up a win for us here.
Cooking
Yeah.
up a big KO.
Dan Hooker is always fun to watch before fights, during and after.
Hence his record.
Yes.
That's why it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Mate, St. Denis, obviously, that'll be an entertaining scrap, I
Yeah.
think, regardless
Oh,
here.
Benwell looks a bit curious, doesn't he?
He does.
Ben
Looks like
Oix.
he's got his bottom lip on his nose. Yeah. But,
Look at the reach on Hooker.
yeah, he's a big lanky fucker, isn't he?
Yeah.
Super sane.
No, he
Hooker.
is good to watch, but
Yeah.
could get just belted.
Mm.
But in saying that, he usually gets belted for the full fight.
Yeah.
Like doesn't get knocked out.
No, exactly. And he's got some nasty shit, like the big knee up the middle,
Yeah.
some stuff that he can do from far away. Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
keen.
Quillen.
Look, I probably won't be betting on Hooker. I'm just going to sit there and watch it. I think he's a $3 something underdog,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
Did St. Denis knock out that other silver fox really quickly?
Yeah.
Last year?
Yes.
Yes.
Ben Oix.
Dariush.
Yes.
That's it, yes.
Yeah, very quickly. So
He's got the knockout power too. So this could be a great rugby league stink.
Yeah.
Into a rugby league stink because Volk has played rugby league.
Yeah, it just is.
So there you go, boys.
This one, having no ties to anyone from Australia, New Zealand, but this is a great fight. Fizev versus Ruffy or
there you
Roofy.
Ruffy.
It'll just be entertaining. Like,
Big V.
they're both fun to watch. So that'll be great. Tai Tuivasa, he has got a big job here.
Also, who will not be getting my money?
No, I just
in saying that though, do you know how I just rubbished Derek? He's the one who beat Taliesin.
Is he the one in 8-1?
Yes.
Wow.
So you go, it can be done.
Yeah.
Although I think it's one of those things you have to see how Ty comes back before you really.
I just
100.
don't.
I hope he wins.
Oh,
100%.
fuck yeah, me too.
That motherfucker fought Cyril Gahn. Yeah. Like in a pretty big card, a
Yeah.
big fight too. Like he, not long ago, before he decided to get slept every time he walked down the octagon.
He did get
but
put
he has a
against
go.
some fucking rank
Oh,
big,
yeah.
like Volkov, dude.
Oh,
That can't be near him. You need stilts to jab him.
tough as fuck.
Yeah.
Old Ty.
Yeah,
Tell you
man.
that.
I
No
would
one's
love to
questioning
see the
that.
return
Remember
of the
those
shoey.
gut shots he just kept copping? Oh. Who was that against? Just kicks to the fucking ribs, man. And he'd wince every time, like, and then just throw a
And
big
at the
bomb
death,
from
at the
nowhere.
death, you see him loading up and then just launch. Yeah. Nah, mate, I'm pumped. He's on there. It's just
Yep. This
tough
could
task.
be. should-
Actually, click on that, Quinn. Have a look how tall the dude he's fighting is.
It'd be huge.
2 meters.
Yes.
Yeah,
201.
201.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Poor
big
bastard.
big Ty's got the weight advantage.
I suppose that's what you get as a
Yeah.
heavyweight, though, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, and then Quillen versus Jamie Malarkey. Quillen's doing some great stuff. That was a sort of last minute thing.
Yeah.
I think Jamie's got to do very well to last
Click
that one.
on that and have a look at this weird looking
Mate,
cunt.
I was going to say that's a head that's been punched. No offense.
Have a look at him.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
right behind you, mate, so be careful.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, he's a fucking good cunt, Jamie Malarkey.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. They've
But
just-
yeah, he's got a lid that is good for fighting
I
with.
think
Yes.
they've just
And
dogged
like
him on the
myself.
photo.
Yeah.
I think. Like his eyebrows are nearly on his nose.
I think it's the lighting.
Yeah, we'll call it
I
that.
wouldn't want to
Trains with Volk too.
I wouldn't want to
actually.
bump into him at the pub.
Nah, well,
You'd say sorry pretty quick. I would.
I'll tell you what. Most fighters, boxers, fighters, whatever you want to call them, don't actually fight at the pub.
No, that's true.
They're very,
And-
very respectful.
And a lot of them don't give a fuck what they look like.
That's true because they have millions.
Yeah.
Well-
So we'll see how that one
Jimmy
goes.
Crute, he's
But yeah.
not fighting
Both
now, or-
Aussies
Nah,
too,
did his
so that's
ACL.
Oh, lovely.
Fuck.
Poor bastard.
Not good.
So that
That's 12
sucks
months.
for him. Yep.
Oh,
Which
well.
is no
Pretty
good.
much the only Aussie with a bit of notoriety missing is JDM.
Are you serious? Look who Quillen was fighting.
Wrong. No, you're wrong.
No, you're wrong. No,
Zoo right.
no, Zoo wrong.
No, Zoo wrong.
Anyway,
That's been cancelled, so it doesn't matter now.
Yep.
But plenty of Aussies in the undercard. Going to be a ripper to watch, man. I'm pumped.
Yep.
Tune in.
Fuck yeah.
Are they
back-to-back
doing it
weeks.
at a gay time? Sorry, a
12
strange,
PM main
Doing it
event.
at Billabong.
strange time.
It starts at 9, the early prelims.
Oh, so it's like a normal
early.
US card.
Yeah,
Well,
because
it'll
they
be-
got to tailor the main
That's
events.
right,
They
yeah.
always got to make sure the American market.
It'll be night time for them over in the US.
Yeah. So
I
it's
think,
a normal,
I think the
normal
Ponds
card.
cop it the most for shit timing.
Yeah,
Yep.
they do.
Which happy to keep it that way.
Yeah.
More than
Well, it's
happy.
like when you want to watch the Ashes when it's over there.
Or the Saudi cards in
it's
this.
not a great time.
I don't really like. I've never thought. Fuck. Yes, UFC would be awesome on a Saturday night, but Sunday afternoon we've just like accommodated.
I think
to it
it's
now as
good.
Aussies.
I love it.
It's a Sunday thing. Sunday sesh. Oh, let's go to the pub. Let's watch UFC or
Yeah.
get your mates around. We've
Yeah.
just made it our thing.
And it's never like a get rissoled and be absolutely busted thing.
No,
But it's like
exactly.
just tip a few in, watch some stinks, go home to fucking bed.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It is.
So anyway, that's the biffin from me, boys.
Yeah. Righto. Well, I think we've talked about this before, but the punt show is due back very soon.
It is.
Very.
We're waiting for the first Group 1, which is on the race itself is the Lightning, Black Caviar Lightning, and it is on the 14th of February,
Yep.
which would mean the 11th of February show, or 12th when it gets released, Thursday the 12th, will be the first punt show.
All
So we'll have
all the segments back, all the main characters.
all the main characters and the blow-ins
Yeah.
are all back.
yeah.
So that's just if you're listening, Tom Miles. So I don't have to message you. That's the week
That's
when you
it.
put the post
Yeah.
out.
So
You'll want to listen for
That'll
that week.
mean post up 10th of February. Write it down right now.
There you go.
Post 10th of February, record the 11th, release the 12th, and the Black
Well,
Caviar
post on
Lightning.
the 9th, actually. I think he usually does.
Okay.
Even more time.
On the Monday.
Yeah.
Right.
Give himself some more time.
Now, the early favourite for the Black Caviar Lightning, 10 Tyrus, which is
Deservedly so.
Godolphin 3-year-old, absolutely exploded down the Flemington Straight in the Coolmore. Was great to watch. So he's a favourite at $3. Giga Kicks in there at $5. Is he back? Who knows?
I'll be on him.
Tempted. Godolphin Philly. So yeah, look, it'll be a good race, and I'm looking forward to having all the boys back, and hopefully finishing in positive numbers.
Yes.
I know Neds are chewing at the bit, boys.
They are.
Yeah.
Neds
well.
are just frothing the punch show
They
to be
really
back.
are. They're foaming at the mouth. I'm excited to be able to bet on something that's not triple digit odds.
Yeah.
We can just go, yeah, we're all even. It's nil all, boys.
Yeah,
And
that's
Yeah,
right.
I love nil all.
Nil
And
all's
like,
the best.
there's no rules with your betting or
No,
anything
but
like
there's
that.
an obligation
Not
at
from
times.
us anyway.
No.
But look, I don't know if it gets to a point where it is last year, like that was just shit,
It was just
Yeah.
too early. So
you know. And it's all good to go and hit a massive multi, and that's great.
Yeah.
But
just
that
fuck
ain't going to
off.
happen every fucking week, boys.
no,
Or every year.
Every
mate.
year. But
Well,
I'll
it's
tell you
actually
who's
our turn,
due.
I think, to hit a massive one.
it is.
Yeah,
I haven't
and
hit
at
it.
least hit it in the right segment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more good bets in the champs. All right.
So Rocket had his year.
Mm.
He literally carried them
Yes.
with his $50 footy multi.
Yep.
Keto obviously had
Yes.
like a Don Bradman year
he did.
that I don't think will ever be repeated. But when you think of the greatest cricketer ever, sometimes you don't say the Don just because of the era he played in and the bowling he faced. So there's still time
Yeah.
for like a Steve Dahl or something to come through.
yeah.
Carl.
Is it Pedro's year to carry them?
He should.
Has he been
He
talking it
really
up,
should
Jace?
lift. No, he hasn't much. He's working in silence, I think. If he was a good teammate, he'd go, boys, my year.
Get on me back.
Thanks
on
for
me
carrying me. I'm back.
It's
My
something
legs
to
are
be
fresh.
It's something to be wary of when we see his multis go.
I think
Fuck,
so.
he's due.
I think
like
so.
he's got his little cap on. He's got his curly little side hairs.
You know
He's
what?
due.
You know what he is due for, which he says he hits them. Premier League multi.
He does.
I think early in the year, I think he's due to hit one of them.
He'll
and
send
I
them
actually
through.
hope he does.
He'll send
because-
them through constantly to me.
Yeah.
Be like, got this last night, got this morning.
Yeah,
but he
well.
just hasn't filtered it into the show properly yet.
Yeah, he'll get there.
Could it just be year of the wards? Because I had a fucking terrible year
Yeah,
last
you're
year.
due, Jace.
All I had in that first year was one little trifecta.
Oh, which actually won us the fucking game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't worry about that.
But that's like I've made one intercept in my entire career, essentially. The rest of it's been number 20.
Jace
doing,
Bowen.
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
2004.
So, it could be a year of the wards.
Clean slate, boys.
It is nil all.
No, it'll be good. Before we have a little punt, I've just got one thing here. CTC, Captain of the Week,
Oh, yeah.
brought to you by Country Trucker Caps. Head to thecountrycompanies.com, cop
yeah.
one of the Knuckles designs, or go to countrytruckercaps.com to design your very own. Who have we got?
Oh, well, I was hoping that you had someone now that you just
We
said
could
the
go
big spiel.
UFC related.
Well,
and-
I can just go Gaethje for being 38, is he, and being the oldest
Yeah. Is he
champion
really?
of that division. Or
Should not have had his-
37 or 38 or something, I don't know.
should not have had the second wind in his career like he has.
Maybe that's his secret. He can fucking see him coming from anywhere.
He can move him. He's a chameleon.
Yeah, but you can't doubt that bloke is the highlight. Like,
Yeah,
his
Yeah,
name.
no,
the
you're
name
right.
fits.
He
You
doesn't
know what I
fuck
actually
around.
thought
Nah.
prior? I went when they like scream it out, the highlight, Gaethje. I'm like, doesn't really stick that name, does it? Like, you know, like the notorious McGregor. Like, if you were to ask a casual on the street, what's Gaethje's nickname? They're not going to go, fucking
Do you know
highlight.
the other thing about Gaethje? That last name is the hardest one I've ever had to spell. I don't know if it's just my mind. I've written it so many times over the last few years. I
It is
still have
hard.
to check.
Isn't it like
Gaethje.
There's
It
a
is
J in there.
It was
TH.
Gaethje.
Yeah,
it's
T-H-A, Gaethje.
It is rank.
Gaeth G.
Just
Yeah.
do a better job.
That is tough, actually.
Gaethje's
It's tough
parents.
work.
Yeah.
So-
I wonder where it originates from.
Don't know.
Something Eastern European, maybe.
Anyway.
But yeah, I don't know.
righto.
That's the only one that I've got,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Give it to him.
Mm.
Oh, like we could
Well-
just give it to Walsh for his premiership, for his grand final
Yeah, we
performance.
could do. Just
But nah, we'll give it to
recurring
Justin. Juzzy.
Shout around.
Juzzy.
Juzzy G.
I am keen to see the Bananas back, boys.
Oh,
And I think the
Dun, dun.
Reggies punting world is keen to see them back.
Well, all is right in the Reggies punting world when the Bananas are winning on the punt.
Well, all they did was win last year. They both ended up so far in the positives it wasn't funny. And I'm keen to see it again. And we're just changing up a bit of shit here.
There's a bit
Still,
going
there's-
on.
on the fly.
Anyone in the car that
Changing
just went,
our-
holy shit. Yeah.
We're
that
changing our sock.
Yeah. I've got to get mine, so say something.
Okay. Well, Tom, do you want to hit us with your bet that you're having with Neds
Mate,
in this little
worry.
period?
My neddly little bet today is super simple, super up the guts. It's just VOLK via points, paying $2.90 on Neds. I just think you're not overthinking stuff. It's pretty simple. I think if he wins, that is how.
Righto.
Does not require any explanation, does
Nah,
it?
man.
No.
I think last fight, remember all the chat and all the reels and everything we made about you saying VOLK by points, and everything was just steered into VOLK by points.
we named it an episode, I'm pretty sure, Volk by points.
And he did.
Well, he
And
did.
I'm fairly sure you won a bet off of it.
Yeah. No,
Few.
I've obviously didn't start well. You know, Sean O'Malley didn't win by knockout. Derek Lewis sucked.
Yeah.
So it's like, look, you didn't start well, but I'm getting my shit out of the way, boys, before the official punch show starts.
Yep.
I think I've got it out of the way already. So
Right.
that's
So
me.
are
I've
you
been
running
getting shit for
another?
a while now, so-
Are you running another pot
no,
this
man.
week? No.
Nah, you don't do that. We got to get our eye in, lick wounds.
Look, only the
recover.
best Only the best can do 2 weeks in a row.
Well, mate.
And get pumped and then come back and have a winning week.
That's right.
That is what we did last year.
It's a tough feat, but some can.
It's been done.
And we definitely can.
So if you feel like stepping up again.
Nah, mate, I know when to, I'm a gambling man.
Lick.
But I
You know when to lick.
But I know when to woo
Yeah.
and go.
Well,
that
that's
would
what
be
all the-
called self-control.
Yes. A
So
gambler
well-
that knows when
you
to
lose
woo.
more, boys.
That's exactly
Well,
right. But it's fun. Either
I-
way.
Fucking oath it is.
I have a punt as well, boys. Because my NFL bet was so successly with
That
the
one, yeah.
Broncos.
But,
I wasn't
I mean,
far off.
You don't know what the weather's going to do you?
I don't. This isn't necessarily a plum bet like last week's was, but we spoke about recently with golf. I think last week we said how Brooks Koepka has returned to the PGA Tour. He's been one of the better golfers I've liked to watch when I did watch him play on the tour. So he's back and he's returning for the Farmers Insurance Open this weekend. It's starting Friday at 1 a.m. So if you want to jump on with this bet, get on early in the Neds app. Playing at Torrey Pines, I believe, and I'm going to go a top 10 finish just because it'd be nice to watch him return to the tour and he gets a top 10 finish in and around the mix. I don't think he'll win, but even for a top 10 finish is $6.50.
Is Scheffler lining up?
He's not. Not according to
Someone's got a chance.
Well,
then.
he won last week.
Yeah, I know.
Did you
Stormed
see
away.
it was 29 under with 3 holes left on the last round. I just went, that's ludicrous.
Well, it's funny how he can go from it's in contention, a few people can win, and then 4 holes later, tournament's over because he just birdies 4 in a row or something.
Right.
But I also saw someone write, this is probably one of the most dominant runs since, and
Tiger.
it doesn't even compare, but since that, this is probably the most dominant golfer since Tiger. And someone's like, why don't I feel like I did watching Tiger, where it was like you just wanted him to win by as far as he could
Excitement.
because he would just hit these ridiculous shots that you just love to watch, whereas it feels like it's boring to watch.
It's
Scheffler
straight up
win.
and down with Scheffler.
I don't know.
I
It's
think
weird.
a lot of it might have been, especially in the latter years of Tiger's career, is that Scheffler is a very straight up and down religious man, whereas Tiger loved an off-course
Look, he just did it, didn't he?
controversy. He just did it.
He did it because he was good at it, not because someone gave him a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did a lot of other shit that he shouldn't have did.
Oh, that's
But he did.
Yeah.
So-
but like we said last week, you do that and then you go win the Masters again, and apparently because you're a bloke, everyone just forgets about all that other stuff.
Exactly right.
I tell you what, that would break the internet if Scheffler got done doing that, being a full-on religious man.
Yeah.
Anyway, that
Well,
will never happen.
he's been arrested before.
True.
Traffic violation. Fuck, just as bad as
Naughty
Tiger.
boy.
Yeah, it's weird because I think technology with golf clubs has come so far that now it's just a big pissing contest of who can hit it the furthest. And they all hit it so far that it becomes, if you hit it straight that week, it's just a putt off between the 10 blokes who hit it the straightest, which
Unless
sounds
it's-
dumb to say, obviously, if you hit it straight, whatever. But because the clubs are that good that you can swing it however you want, as long as you get into that one position at the end, it's going to go whooshka, 300 down the middle. It just becomes a fucking putting contest. Hey, we can all hit it over 300. Yeah, cool. The 10 blokes that hit it straight that week, who putted the best? They win. So,
Yep.
anyway, maybe that's why it's a bit boring. Whereas when Tiger was winning, he was hitting fucking bullshit shots
Yeah.
that only are, like, not everyone can do it.
Yeah.
Whereas the way Scheffler plays, everyone can do that at different times. He just does it every week.
Consistently.
If that's what makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Some of
yeah,
the
yeah.
shots Tiger used to hit.
We're going to look back on
Only
this-
one bloke could hit them. So,
We're going to look back on Scheffler's run, however long it goes for, and people are going to say how amazing it was. But while you're in the middle of it, everyone's bored by it.
Yeah.
Until it gets to the Masters or the US Open when they play at Pinehurst and people are predicting over par rounds. It feels like there's only 3 or 4 tournaments a year now where people are psyched up and really draws in the eyes. There's like something like this at Torrey Pines, which has been a US Open
Yep.
course in the
A few
past.
times.
A few times. Now they're playing the second or third tournament of the year. And you're right. No one really goes, not thinking much of it because Scotty's just too good at the moment.
Yeah, until they make the course so hard that it's like, right, it's literally you have to play well, but you also need a bit of luck to go your way, especially with weather and that as well. Like at the Open over in the UK when they play it's super dependent on weather. Like if you get an early tee time one day, you might be lucky because there's no wind, it's not raining, and then the afternoon rolls in and there's just this bullshit wind and it rains. So like it all depends on luck. Whereas
it does feel ludicrous when you're watching a round like this in a normal tour event and people are shooting nearly 20 to 30 under
over 4 rounds.
Over 4 rounds of golf. It's like, that's crazy. People are just getting 63s and 64s like it's fucking nothing. And that's, Whether they're just really awesome at golf now.
I thought it was good. Like watching the highlights of that one on the weekend, the 4th round, it was close, and then he just went birdie, 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 birdie.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's all over, boys. You're playing for second.
We can't complain too much about someone being so good at the sport that it's made it boring. It's like that is what it is. Credit to him.
Yep. Anyway, that's all we got on the golf, I suppose.
Yeah. Brooks Koepka, top 10, $6.50.
Brooks Koepka, top 10, $6.50. Righto.
He will be back.
Yeah.
I will stop him.
If you got any that you think are a winner, though, there is a little group you can share them in on the Neds app. That is the Reggies group. Code is the Reggies. So make sure you jump in there, share your thoughts, and just be in there getting ready. Because when we're doing the punt show, every bet from the punt show goes in there for you to just copy if that's what you wish to do. Makes it super easy, super simple. That's where all the hosted pots will be this year. So, it's a great platform.
We're still nutting out what weekends we're going to do them hosted pots, but I'm keen as to sort of run it how we did at the back end of last year. That was heaps of fun.
Yeah,
heaps
I agree.
of fun.
Involves everyone. It's good.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Bloody oath. I've got a little feeling that round, like week 1 of the punt show this year, Lightning Stakes, we're going to be on.
Yeah. Oh.
All of us or us three?
I thought I felt something too, but
You know when you just get those feelings, and it happens sometimes, and it doesn't.
That's what I call the tingle in my plums.
Yeah, but you wake up on a Saturday and you might not have even been planning to have a punt or go to the pub or whatever, but you just wake up and you go, I might go to the pub. And then all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to fucking have a big day on the punt, actually. And it's just the excitement that you get. And it doesn't compare to anything else.
Yeah. Sometimes the punting comes to you and you just can't fight it.
Doesn't
look,
compare.
we're simple creatures.
We are. We want horse to run fast. So I win money.
We will have an update on Zamoya next week as well. He's due to run, as we said last week, on the 6th of February at Bow Desert. Lovely out there, I hear, this time of year.
It is.
So we'll have an update next Wednesday because I think he'll be due to run the Friday, the 6th. Is that right? Friday the 6th is a Friday?
That will be correct, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Monday will be the 9th.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, that's how I worked it out because I know Super Bowl's on 9th of February.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 6th. So on the show that gets released on the 5th, we should have an update on how he's going and what's going on.
Keen as.
Beautiful.
Me too. I reckon he's going to find a nice little race where he can run really well. Let's just hope he draws a barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A single-digit one.
Yeah. We got anything else, boys?
I don't think so.
I
mate.
was gonna go on a greyhound, but we'll do that next week, eh?
Yeah, I had a thought.
Yeah, we'll lead
Had
them
a
in.
look, but-
We'll give them a little tease to the punch show with a grey next week.
Hopefully
We're warming
we've
them up
got-
slowly.
Hopefully we've got an update on. We won't have a date, but we'll have an update on these AFL Guernseys and if the order's been placed next week.
Yep.
Which I can't see it why it wouldn't, but we'll confirm it next
Keep
week.
us in the loop.
And then they'll start stitching them.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. So
Hand
Shane,
stitched.
chill, mate.
Yeah, they haven't been. We haven't released them yet, Shana.
Nah, we've literally got 3 here or 4 from Sam.
Yeah,
You can sleep now.
And if we don't go ahead with it, I'll send you a sample. How's that
Yeah,
sound?
there you go.
An extra small.
Thanks for getting sucked into our little thing.
Yeah, it was great.
It was.
We had
great.
it was just hook, line, and sinker. Like,
Yeah. Right, I hope you enjoyed the show.
Bloody oath.
Like we said, full show back, not next week, week after. But yeah, tune in next week and we'll have a bit more on all things sport and a bit of punting.
Yep. Bloody oath.
See yous.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website